Today is a bit of an interesting equations. We're going to talk about some numbers and some math. We're going to talk about two vehicles which combined have 24 cylinders, 2 turbochargers, 10 rolling wheels, over 1,000 horsepower, and cost over $1 million when put together. And both of these are meant for the military. What we have here is Jay-Z and Beyoncé's old Lamborghini LM002. But that's pretty cool in its own right. But we also have a G65 6x6. It's not a G63 6x6. No, it's a G65 with 2 turbos, 670 horsepower, and all the noise. And here we have an American spec LM002. V12, 444 horsepower, all the noise, all the drama. We're going to drive both of these. So here we have white on red. You've seen this in one of my other videos where we were in Pagani of Nashville. And we went over there to look at the truck, make sure everything was legit on it. Yes, I know it's not a G Wagon, but it's very cool in its own right. This is another side of our business that we don't talk about, nothing but G's. Alliance Auto Repair, this is where this would clay is quite. It's too cool to leave out of the shot. Not to mention, when do you have 2 V12s in the same building? Let's take a look at this though. This is Jay-Z and Beyonce's little one. It was in one of their videos. This interior though blows me away. We went out to Pagani of Nashville. Those guys were very gracious hosts and they were super professional. They represented the truck very, very well. This interior is simply breathtaking, gorgeous. One of my favorite interiors, and this is so well done. We're gonna go through this truck, do a couple minor cosmetic things, and take care of a couple other special items for the client before it goes home, but it's in our care for the next few weeks, and we are thrilled to take care of this vehicle. It is a true work of art. And that's really what we do here. We work on vehicles, we build works of art, we make people's passions and wants and desires vehicle-wise come out to life, and that's why we do this. Now, this is the star of the show. This is nothing but G's. This is nothing but G's plus, but this is nothing but G's. This one's still in process. We're wrapping up a couple of things on it. The front ball bar we custom made in-house, and that's in powder coat right now. But this started life, believe it or not, as a G65 non-stressed truck. It was just your normal G-Wagon. It's been stretched. It has bentwood on it. The cab's been stretched. It has an extra set of wheels. Wild. And yes, everything works. The brakes work. The suspension works. It articulates. We're missing some hubcaps and some minor things here and there. But by and large, it is slick. Even the custom tire carrier deck, we custom made that from scratch. Cool things is though, there's a couple sponsors that kicked in on this. Toyo kicked in on tires, so you're running a set of Toyo Open Country MT tires. They make the truck look really super solid. Wheels are Extreme Ratios B-block wheels. And then Gobi, which is about an hour south of us, custom made this rack for us. And this truck ships out to Seaman next week. And Baja Designs also kicked down some lights as well. So there's a lot going on this truck. We also have one of the Bantam switch controllers inside as well, so we can light up the whole front of the truck. If you have this going down the road, you need to light up everything so you can get out of your way. And not to be outdone, these trucks are notoriously quiet from the factory. So rather than fight and put different mufflers on, we simply cut everything off and made our own exhaust. Yes, we kept the cover conversion so it's legal, but we have a straight pipe with a megaphone because we're 12 years old on the inside, and more noise equals more power in our minds. Anyway, let's go for a drive. But now that we've gotten this thing so it runs and drives, it came to us it was not driving properly. It was running not very well. It is pretty darn neat to drive. It actually drives pretty normally. And even straight piped, it is wildly quiet, almost disappointingly so. However, I've been told from an exterior perspective, it is quite loud. We're going to take it around the block, just show you what it's like to drive one of these monsters. And it's a little smoother than I thought. Once we got the suspension and the brakes sorted and the steering, because that was a thing in itself to get this thing to steer and go around corners. Ain't nothing but a thing. We've got the windows down, we've got the sunroof open. And keen-eye viewers may notice that the back of this thing is stretched. We've got a little bit extra space back there because the back of the cab was cut off and stretched backwards, and the back seats were actually pushed back. So if you're finding yourself just a little bit too cramped in your G-Wagon, not quite enough back seat space, this may be the solution for you. It's as simple as we cut the back of the truck off, we extend the frame, we add an extra axle, the tag axle, and just a few other bits and pieces. And then you yourself can have a G65 6x6 with some extra legroom for taking the kids to school. Because that's, the first and foremost thing we do. We've got to do some programming, some final programming to make the ABS walk and talk a little nicer. And we've got to do some programming around the lights and some other exterior stuff. So one of the key things on these is when you go away from the factory taillights and put everything to LED, you get a whole lot of warnings on the dash. That's where we have the capability to go in there and reprogram it to tell it that it's an LED version and not an incandescent. Fun facts. So those little things that make you go over the top, because let's face it, it's going to go to SEMA, everyone's going to look at it and they don't want to see warnings on the dash, so that's why we do this. Other than that, we've got all of our switch gear and all of our stuff up top for your CTIS and your air compressors and all that fun jazz. And we also have Baja Design's kit. We have a bird's eye view of it up there. This is their curved LP4 setup. It's the 8 light setup. It's an LP4 and it's a dual beam. So it goes light and it goes yellow. And we have a Bantam X S-Pod switch up here as well to control everything. So we have a couple open holes there. We're gonna put some more accessories on this truck because on a truck this size, you gotta have more lights because let's face it, it's subtle. You don't get noticed enough, so we need the lights. And for those of you wondering what kind of fuel economy this thing gets, it is definitely single digits. I don't think this dash has ever seen 10 plus. So right now I think we're averaging about 7. Firing it up, moving around the shop sucks a gallon of gas. So I filled it up last night and we're not full anymore. Not sure if you can hear it. It is nice and throaty. It is very smooth. Power is good. We have 670 horsepower. It's merely adequate, folks. All right, that's not fair. I said it was merely adequate. It's still quick. That was past the legal speed limit in a very short period of time. Who knew? And it sounds good. With the straight pipes, holy crap, when this thing shifts, you get that little pop and that bang right as it shifts. Definitely a necessary mod for any G65 out there. Take those mufflers off, throw them in the trash, and straight pipe it. Enough said. In other news, Friday morning, what a great day. We got a Lamborghini and a G65 6x6. Love it.